wasn't it?
Yes. Let me explain. Patricia, come on, where are you going?
I suppose you hate me too now.
Why should I?
Oh, the things he must have said.
Nothing he said made me feel any different. Come on, you shouldn't be outside by yourself. Come back to Jill's.
Susan told me you had the photograph, and I came here to tell you not to go chasing after him, and there he was. I just couldn't believe it.
It's nothing to get upset about. Come on inside.
You should never have got in touch with him.
I wanted to know.
What did he say? What did he tell you about me?
Just that you were pregnant, but he couldn't marry you. He found out you were going away with David, and he thought everything would be all right.
Nothing else?
No. Just what Margaret told me. Was there anything else?
No. No, I just thought he might have tried to lie about me, that's all.
Why would he do that?
I don't want you to see him again.
This might make you feel better, Mrs. Hamilton.
I'm fine, thank you. I don't like you going behind my back, taking the photograph, making Susan lie.
I've explained.
I want you to promise me that you will never get in touch with him again.
I better get back to the house. I should be...
John, promise me.
I love you, and nothing can change that. So stop worrying.
I will be wondering where I've got to. He wasn't too pleased about me being here in the first place.
Give him a ring.
Well, it sounds like them now.
Here we are, all safe and sound.
Sorry if you were worried, Susan.
As long as you're okay.
I'm sorry about this morning. I didn't realize how sick you were.
I'm sorry. I was a bit dramatic. You seem to be thinking a little more clearly now.
You look washed out.
I am a bit tired. I understand how you feel, and I don't blame you. I've done some things well, let's just say I probably deserve it. But I want you to know that you're still very important to me. So, don't think too badly of me, please.
I hate to throw these out, but they're getting pretty dead now.
I've been waiting to talk to Patricia. If she doesn't come down soon, I'll have to head off. She must have been tired, sleeping right through.
She was up wandering around a bit last night.
Was she all right?
Said so. Just a bit restless. I think if she can sleep through now, it's best not to disturb her.
Yeah, okay.
Morning.
Hi.
How do you feel?
All right.
Fix you some breakfast.
Sure you're all right?
I have to talk to you. I don't know what Martin said,
Nothing against you.
But now that you've met him, I realize I'll have to tell you the whole truth. I've been worrying all night about how to do it.
I've got an idea what it's about. How you thought of getting rid of me and Angie before we were born.
He did tell you.
Well, your sister said something first. I didn't let on yesterday in case it had upset you more.
You've got to hear my side of the story,
I'm
John.
not blaming you. I realise how tough it would have been for an unmarried mother then.
I wanted to keep my baby. Babies, as it turned out. It was Martin. He insisted. I was young and in love. He was the first man I'd ever been with.
You needn't explain anything to me.
I was gullible enough to think that he would leave his wife for me. Well, he told me he loved me, and I believed him. But once he found out I was pregnant, oh, it was a very different matter then. He changed. He became so angry and cold. I was so frightened that I just agreed to go along with what he wanted.
Well, that's not how he told it.
Of course not. He'd say what suited him. You can't trust him. I certainly couldn't then.
You mean he's conned me?
Even though I agreed to it, I didn't want to do it. But I was so scared. I certainly couldn't go to my parents. So Margaret agreed to help me. We arranged to go to a dance, and I was to slip out. God knows what I would have been like afterwards, but that didn't bother him.
Where did David come into it?
He was at the dance that night. He'd been at me for months to go out with him, but I wasn't interested because of Martin.
And you saw he could be your way out of it all?
I knew him well enough to know that if he thought he was the father, he'd stand by me. By the time we ran off to Sydney, I loved him very much. And he loved me. He never will again.
No.
But you love me, don't you? I was so frightened you wouldn't understand.
There's only one thing. After going through all that to have us, why did you leave me?
Because you reminded me of Martin and I hated him.
That's all right.
Mrs. Hamilton, I've made you some morning tea.
The housekeeper of Mother's isn't bad. Nice cake.
I made it.
Oh, well, nice cake. Wonder where you find the time.
Oh, a lot of the job's just sitting around. Stops me getting bored.
How long you been here?
Nearly a month. Have to go back to the hospital in a few days.
Could think of a better way to spend a holiday.
I haven't minded. Bit of extra money. I don't know. It's good to help people.
Born Florence Nightingale, eh?
She certainly is.
Oh, not like me around. Doctor's going to get a surprise today. Looking so much better.
Oh, I feel so much better. Just put this in some water.
How'd it go?
Almost a clean bill of health. He's cut me back to 2 tablets a day and says I won't be on those for much longer.
Good on you.
Looks like you've done me out of a job. The doctor says there's no need for me to be around anymore.
Well, I timed it well, didn't I? You must be due to go back to work very soon.
I am, actually. I'll finish here today, if that's okay with you.
Of course, but stay for lunch.
It's okay. You don't want me around reminding you how sick you were.
All right. I'll make up a check.
Great, thanks.
You'll have to give me a hand, darling. I may be getting better, but I'm not really ready for arithmetic.
Seems a bit awful just giving her a cheque. Personal, you know.
I'd like to have given her a gift, but it's all happened so quickly.
I might take her to lunch.
She is married, you know.
I'm not doing a line for her. Just think it'd be nice, that's all.
I hope that is all. I've become very fond of her, and I don't want you complicating her life.
Great. As soon as you get better, you become as bad as Gordy. There's nothing more to it, honest.
I'm sorry. Yes, it's a lovely thought.
John? That guy Martin Healy called for you.
Tell him I've gone to lunch. Ron, it's all right. Transfer it down here. Hello? Hello?
It's Martin, John. I thought we could arrange that drink.
Are you at work?
Yes.
Fine, I'll come over. We've got a few things to talk about.
Have a seat.
Thank you. I talked to Patricia. It was a load of bull you spun me yesterday.
I'm not the sort of person who tells lies, and I don't like being accused
I don't
of
even
it.
know why you bothered coming round if you weren't prepared to be honest about it.
By not raising your voice, this is hardly the place for a slanging match.
I don't want to argue. I just came to let you know what I think of you. Any bloke that'd treat a girl the way you did Patricia isn't worth much in my book.
It was 22 years ago.
It still happened. Okay, you agreed on it, that's one thing. But to try and force her into it.
I didn't know.
I don't really want to talk about it. I didn't want to even come here. But I got in touch with you, so the least I can do is say this face to face. I get the feeling I wouldn't like you, so I don't see any point in trying to get to know you. So I won't be ringing again. I'd prefer it if you didn't get in touch with me.
I tend to agree, by the way you're behaving now. Got a busy afternoon. Corporal Watson will show you out.
Fine by me.
You're going to get yourself fired if you're not careful.
I couldn't concentrate. I told Ron I'd make it up tomorrow.
Sure, it's ages since I've done
I
this.
saw Martin Healy again. Told him to forget the whole thing.
Why?
Because of what you told me.
I'm glad, darling. I think it's probably better in the long run.
Come in.
Well, I've finished for the day. How about you?
I've got a stack of reports to get through.
Sorry to add to the load. I noticed a few mistakes. That's not like you.
Yeah, I've got a few things on my mind. I'll sort it out.
Sure I can't tempt you to a beer?
No, I'll see you tomorrow.
Okay, I'll see you later. Don't work too hard.
Thanks. Patricia,
What do you want?
I thought it was time we all had a talk. Apparently your story and mine don't tell him.
John told me that he didn't want to see you again. So why don't you just leave?
Is he in? Then let's bring him in on it, shall we?
You can't just come barging into my house.
I get the feeling I wouldn't make it past the front door if I didn't.
Haven't changed, have you?
I'm not quite sure what you mean by that. Where is he?
Upstairs? John, would you come down, please? How did you know where to find us?
People tend to trust a uniform. His boss gave me the address.
What the hell are you doing here?
I don't like things upsetting me. I tried to work all afternoon, but I couldn't. So I got your address from where you work, and here I am.
You shouldn't have wasted your time.
And look here, boy, I don't like people talking to me like that. You opened this can of worms, so you're damned well going to have to be civil to me until we can sort the whole mess out. Now, you sit there, and you sit there. And I don't care how long it takes. But we're going to come to some sort of agreement about what really happened 22 years ago.
I really don't see what you hope to achieve by coming here.
Call it my pride, if you like. How do you think I felt when John barged in at work and fed me a story I know isn't true?
Obviously, your memory isn't as good as mine.
You don't have to yell at each other.
Quite right, John. I met a sophisticated young lady who seemed to know exactly what she was doing.
Oh, rubbish. You led me on the way you did most of the other girls.
As I said, seemed to know exactly what she was doing.
You knew I didn't want to terminate the pregnancy. You knew how scared I was.
That's not the impression I got.
Oh, come on.
I wasn't a mind reader.
Anyone with an ounce of sensitivity should have known. It's not as if you hadn't been around.
We were only kids. If I knew then what I do now...
What do you mean we were only kids? You were married, for God's sake.
That's no guarantee of maturity. I was 22, irresponsible. Okay, selfish. I didn't realize what that sort of thing did to a woman. Otherwise, I never would have suggested it. Kids were a lot more ignorant of those things 20 years ago. Even married kids.
That is a cop-out, and you know it.
I don't know any such thing. And if anyone had tried to tell me, I wouldn't have listened. I was far too mature. We both felt the same way.
Oh, no, we did not.
Okay, fine. And you gave a damn good impression of it.
Why on earth did you think I told my sister all about it?
Why didn't you tell me?
Because I was in love with you. I thought you were sophisticated and worldly. And I didn't want you to think I was... well, what I was. A scared kid of 17.
Such a pity you hadn't said anything.
Oh, would it have made any difference?
Who knows? At that age, I didn't have a clue what it was to put a woman through that sort of trauma. If I'd known, or at least been made to understand, then maybe...
You'd have married me?
I don't honestly know. But at least I would have known you were only a frightened girl of 17.
Well, and maybe we were both too young to be able to read each other's feelings.
Such a pity you didn't give me the benefit of the doubt then.
I'm not saying I'm giving it to you now.
Aren't you?
Perhaps.
Seems to me like a case of crossed wires.
Could be.
Can I freshen up anyone's drinks?
No, thanks. I must be going.
I'm glad you came over. I sorted out a lot of things.
It's a pity we didn't talk so frankly 22 years ago.
Would it have made any difference?
I like to think so. Well, I'll see myself out.
Before you go, sorry about this morning. I'm not normally like that.
I should hope not.
Goodbye.
Sounds very final.
There's no reason to see each other again.
I am the father of your children.
You're up early.
Felt so good I didn't want to stay in bed.
Looking better every day. Last night helped. How do you feel about him now?
I don't feel anything either way. Can't hate him anymore. What he said made sense. By the same token, I don't feel anything for him either. It's all too long ago.
So what now?
Forget him. Get on with our lives.
It's not that cut and dried for me.
Why?
I have to tell Dad what happened.
Why worry him when we'll probably never see Martin again?
You never know. I'll call round home after work.
Up to you. Better hurry up and have your shower. You won't have time for breakfast.
On my way. You got any plans for today?
Going shopping in Toorak Road.
Sounds expensive.
Oh, who cares? Felt like such a frump lately. When you see me tonight, I'll look as if I've stepped out of vogue. Hello.
Oh, hi. Mrs. Jarman said you shouldn't be long, so I decided to wait.
I'm glad you did.
You've been buying out the shop.
I have had a wonderful time. This is for Domini.
Oh, she's spoiled enough as it is.
Well, why not?
Thank you. Well, you can give it to her in a minute. Mrs. Jarman's got her in the kitchen giving her milk and cookies.
Oh, if it do with something to revive me, I think I might have overdone it.
I'll see if I can arrange a cup of tea.
Lovely. Oh, before you go, have a look at this. I don't know, but I think I might have made a terrible mistake. What do you think?
Oh, it's sensational. You look wonderful.
You think so? Oh. All I have to do is find somewhere to wear it now.
You could get your admirer to take you out. They arrived about 10 minutes ago.
Can't imagine who they'd be from. Didn't think I had any friends left.
Anyone I know? Mother? Who are they from?
Oh, just an old friend. Nobody you'd know.
It's nice when people remember you.
Especially when it's so unexpected.
One for the road.
No, have to be on my best behaviour tonight.
Talk about a change of heart. Rob.
I think Angela had a go at him.
Before you go, I've got something for you.
What's this?
Surprise.
Well, I still don't understand.
You will when the money starts rolling in.
What have you done?
Just made a few investments for you. A couple of inside tips. Should make yourself a packet.
You used my money without my permission.
You gave me power of attorney.
But that was for an emergency, not as a green light to throw my money away.
I didn't throw it away.
Give it back right now. The power of attorney, where is it?
In there. I'm not trying to con you.
I'm not going to take the risk of losing any more of my money.
You won't lose. It's a sure thing.
I've heard that before.
Okay, so I've made a few mistakes, but this isn't one of them.
I should hope not, my darling, because you won't get another chance to play with my money behind my back.
All right. But if it does work out, and I'm sure it will, next time I'll do it with your permission. What do you say? We work together?
Darling, this isn't Monopoly. This is real money.
Bill said to thank you very much for going to so much trouble.
Toast.
No thanks, bit late to be having breakfast, isn't it?
I love sleeping in on Sundays. How come he didn't tell you he'd already put his application in?
Didn't want to get my hopes up in case the governor doesn't approve his transfer.
Oh, well, if we have to take it any higher, we know what to do.
It's good to have some help.
I'm tired.
I am, actually. Haven't been to sleep yet. Better get home.
Mother said there was some drama with a kid. Did they sort it out?
Not yet. I'm staying out of the way as much as possible. I was thinking of taking a trip up the mountains on my next day off. Want to come?
Yeah, I'd love to.
Good, it's a date.
Great.
Oh, Susan. Excuse me. Just leaving in.
At least someone's later than me.
Oh, some people have all the luck. How do you feel?
Wonderful. Don't know why I'm so tired.
Good to see you looking so good. See you soon.
I hope so. Feel free to drop in any time.
Great. Bye.
Oh, there was a phone call for you about 10 minutes ago. Martin Healy said he'd be over to see you.
Did he say when?
About an hour.
Paul's helping me.
I haven't thanked you for the flowers yet, or the note. Pity we couldn't have talked about things sensibly years ago. Still, some things just have to be learnt the hard way, don't they?
Suppose it's a bit late in the day for apologies.
No need. I'm just glad everything's out in the open at last. Sit down, have some coffee. You're making me nervous.
Well, I'm glad you feel like that. I didn't quite know where I stood with you. So I thought I'd test the water, so to speak.
I've done some thinking since your last visit, and the water's fine.
Good. You won't mind then if I see a bit of John? I'd really like to get to know him, but I didn't want to upset you again. So I thought I'd do the right thing and check it out with you first.
Is that why you came? To ask my permission?
Well, I know how close you two are. I didn't want to put my foot in it.
Well, if that's all it is, of course. I know John's very keen to keep in touch with you.
He's got a lot of guts fronting up that way. Handles himself well. He's a credit to you. I own a light plane with 4 of my Air Force mates. I was going to ask John if he'd like to bring Jill out for a day's flying. Why don't you join us?
Oh, don't feel you have to include me.
Come on, John would like it.
If he doesn't mind, are you sure?
Why not?
Why not? Ah, you're just in time. Dinner will be another 10 minutes.
Great, I'm starving.
Have an interesting afternoon?
Yes, it was good. Martin's a really good bloke. Won a heart with Jill, I reckon.
Yes, he could always turn on the charm. Certainly did when I was 17. Uniform helped, of course.
Don't you start. Jill's bad enough.
Not that he can't still be charming. He's beautiful, aren't they?
You should come with us on the Joy flight. It'd be great.
I might give that a miss.
Why? You'd love it.
Look, it's all very well to get carried away with Joy flights and Martin turning on the charm, but I can't forget what happened all those years ago.
No, but why can't you give in just a bit? Couldn't do any harm.
No. I think I'll have a headache that day. But I'm very pleased you and he are getting along so well.
Get along better if you were there.
We'll see, one step at a time, all right? I can see that he'd be upset, but I'm sure he doesn't blame you.
Not too sure what he thinks of me anymore.
He knows how the business is run.
I don't mean just today. Things have been getting harder and harder between us since I tracked down Martin. I don't want it to change with us, but he's taken it really badly.
It's all my fault.
I just wish he could understand that I still think of him as Dad. That'll never change. I don't know what else I can do.
John, I'm really sorry. I wish I'd never said anything to him.
Then I wouldn't have found out about Martin, would I?
Might have been better that way.
Maybe. But I'm glad I know. Come on, let's go to lunch.